UK politics never takes a break, and the Conservative Party is once again in the middle of drama. Kemi Badenoch, the Tory leader, has fired back at critics inside her own party. She's calling them sore losers for secretly pushing Robert Jenrick as a replacement. But what's behind these harsh words? Why are some conservatives already plotting against her? And what does this mean for the party's future? Let's break it all down in simple terms. What exactly is happening? Kemi Badenoch gave an interview where she made it very clear she's not bothered by whispers about Robert Jenrick, taking her place. She said, there will always be people who are sore losers, but the lives of people in the country are not a game. She also called the idea of Jenrick replacing her wishful thinking, and even suggested Jenrick himself finds the rumor distressing. But that wasn't all. Badenoch spoke about the personal attacks she's been facing. She described some of the criticism as hypocritical and said she's been called a DIIer, basically implying she's only got the job because of her race. In response, she joked about what she called Kemi Badenoch syndrome, a phrase for people who just can't stand her no matter what she does. Now, why is this story important? Because it's not just about one insult, it's about a party still divided after losing power. Let's remember, Badenoch only became leader last year. She beat Robert Jenrick in the final round of the Conservative leadership contest with 56.5% of the votes, while it got 43.5%. It was a clear win, but not a landslide. That means almost half the party member voted for someone else. Since then, Jenrick has been busy raising his profile, posting patriotic videos, waving the English flag and talking tough on immigration to many people. It looks like he's keeping his brand alive, waiting for another chance at the top. Meanwhile, the Conservatives are struggling in the polls. Labour is ahead, and Reform UK is stealing Tory voters on the right. That makes Badenoch's job even harder. She's not just fighting the opposition, she's fighting to keep her own party together. So what's really going on? Let's dig deeper into what is really happening here. First, leadership struggles. Badenoch knows she doesn't have full control of her party yet by calling her pretty sore losers. She's sending a message: accept the result of the leadership contest and stop undermining her. Second, race and gender. Badenoch is one of the most high-profile black female politicians in the UK. She says some of the attacks against her are not just political, they are personal and racially charged. Being called a diversity hire is one example. By talking about this openly, she's trying to expose their unfair treatment while also turning it into a trend. Party survival. The Conservatives are under pressure polls shows voters are drifting away, and if the party can't stay united, it risks falling apart even more. That's why Badenoch reshuffled her shadow cabinet recently, bringing back figures like James Cleverly. She's trying to balance rival factions and keep the party from breaking into pieces. So where does Robert Jenrick fit in all this? Jenrick is younger, ambitious, and tries to position himself as the voice of traditional Tory values. He talks a lot about law and order, immigration, and English identity. Some conservatives see him as a fresh face who could win back Reform UK voters. Others see him as a distraction, someone who lost the leadership contest but has not accepted the result. Badenoch herself made it clear that she doesn't believe Jenrick is behind the rumor. She even said he finds the speculation distressing. That suggests she doesn't want an open fight with him just yet. But make no mistake, the rivalry is real and the tension is building. So what could happen next? Here are three possible scenarios moving forward. Scenario 1 is peace and unity. Jenrick stays loyal, Badenoch strengthens her leadership, and the party focuses on rebuilding against Labour and Reform UK. Scenario 2. Quiet rivalry. Jenrick doesn't openly challenge her but continued to build his profile over time. If Badenoch struggles in the polls, pressure will grow to give him another chance. Scenario 3. Open challenge. If the Conservatives keep sinking and members lose patience, Jenrick or another figure could mount a leadership challenge that would throw the party into more chaos at the worst possible time. For now, Badenoch is fighting hard to show she's in control, but in politics, today's victory can quickly turn into tomorrow's downfall. So let's look at the bigger picture. The whole story shows how fragile the Conservative Party is right now. It's not just about Badenoch versus Jenrick. It's about what direction the party takes. Do they lean more to the right to compete with the Reform UK? Do they try to modernize and rebuild their image with a younger, more diverse face like Badenoch? Or do they keep fighting internally until voters completely lose interest? One thing is clear, calling critics sore losers might sound harsh, but it also shows that Badenoch is not afraid to speak directly. That could be our biggest strength or our biggest weakness. So there you have it. Kemi Badenoch is facing pressure inside and outside her party, and she's pushing back hard, branding her critics as sore losers. The question is, will this shut down the speculation, or will it fuel even more gossip about Robert Jenrick taking her place? What do you think? Is Badenoch right to call them out, or is this just adding fuel to the fire? Let me know in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more straight to the point politics analysis. See you in the next video. Bye.